The Who Would Win of the Week this week is Elizabeth Swan versus Abigail Chase from National Treasure. Elizabeth Swan, of course, being from Pirates of the Caribbean, the heroine. Now, I would say these are two franchises that you are very, very experienced, that you are very...
Oh, yeah.
You're ready to talk on them.
Yeah.
You've got the in-depth knowledge. I am a big Pirates of the Caribbean fan. I have not watched National Treasure nearly as much as you. I mean, no one else on the planet
I'm off
has.
the sauce right now.
Well, sure, you got to take breaks now and again. I mean, it's just for medical reasons. But I'm just going to get this right in front of this. Does Abigail Chase stand the chance?
She does. So, Abigail Chase is also a very adventurous person.
It's true.
Like, she goes out and, like, she gets put in, I'm trying to think of, like, in the second movie more so, they probably are in a lot more immediate danger.
Yeah.
In the first movie, the only real danger I would maybe say is when they when they get kind of caught themselves at the end. But in the second movie, she breaks into the White House and she breaks into Buckingham Palace.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. And all sorts of stuff.
Buckingham
You know?
Palace. Yeah.
And she gets out of there when they almost drown in
City
Cibola.
of Gold. Yeah.
The City of Gold. No, I mean, she's tough as nails. Here's the difference, though, and this is what becomes the problem, is Elizabeth Swan, low-key, well, I hated that I just said low-key there. I didn't really want
it. Sounded really, really natural coming off your tongue. I mean, you slipped right into it.
Elizabeth Swan, low-key, has spent her whole life kind of wanting to be a pirate. So here's the thing. What?
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm being polite.
Yes.
Remember this.
So if you look at, this is maybe not going to work out well in my favor, but there's only 2 National Treasure movies. Yep. There's 6 Pirates of the Caribbean.
She's only in 3. There are 5. She's only in 3 of them. The first 3. Well, she is at the. She's in the. She doesn't have any lines. I don't even think in the 5th one.
Because it's the 3rd movie where she becomes like a full-blown pirate.
Yeah.
The first one, she's not. The second one, she's teetering on the line.
Yeah.
And then the 3rd one, like, she's just a straight-up pirate. So who knows? If National Treasure 3 ever comes out, there's a chance that Abigail Chase becomes a full-blown pirate also. You know? Because she starts, again, they both start as the good girl, and then they figure out that they love the wild side, they love adventure, and then they start to slide that way. Abigail Chase just doesn't have the same runway as Elizabeth Swan. Like, if you were to take Abigail Chase from the Black Pearl movie 1 versus if you were to take Elizabeth Swan from the Black Pearl movie 1 versus Abigail Chase from National Treasure, the first National Treasure, you would probably take Abigail Chase.
Mm.
In the second, it becomes a very, very even fight. The third Pirates movie, Elizabeth Swan would beat the shit out of National Treasure 1 and 2, Abigail Chase.
But look, man, I mean, we can't sit here and speculate on National Treasure 3 in regards to this fight.
Yeah, I know.
We just can't. The fact is that where we see Abigail Chase, even her brief mention in the series, right? You know, the cards we got to play them where they lie.
Yeah.
And in this case, Abigail Chase, her ball is not even close to the hole. Elizabeth Swan, typically, I would be like, Elizabeth Swan, she lived her whole life in comfort and everything. But the fact is, she had a rebellious streak her entire upbringing. And, yeah, by that 3rd movie, when she becomes like part of the pirate council. I mean, even in the second one, at the end of the second one, she handcuffs Jack to die on his boat. But again, still in the first one, like at the very beginning when the Black Pearl comes and raids the town, try and find that last piece of cursed Aztec gold. She runs from those pirates because who wouldn't? But when they do catch up to her, she kind of keeps her head about her. She's like, parlay. And then when she gets on the fucking boat, she gets on the boat with the skeletons. When it's like, hey, you best start believing in ghost stories because you're in one.
Yeah.
Obviously, she's freaked out. But then she's like, okay, now where do I go from here?
Yeah.
Very quickly, where do I go from here? And I do feel like Abigail Chase takes a little longer to calm herself down to the situation.
Of the stolen declaration.
Yeah, big time.
No, listen, I prefaced everything that I was going to say, or I laid out my arguments. I put my cards on the table. I'm taking Elizabeth Swan in this
You have
fight.
to. Yeah,
You
have to.
You have to.
I think that Elizabeth Swan, the time period Pirates happens hundreds of years before the National Treasure movies. I think that Elizabeth Swan took the ball and ran so far with it, and then by the time you get to Abigail Chase in the 2000s, she really just kind of kicks it around. So, as an expert on feminism, that's where I'm going to stand.
I'm taking Elizabeth Swan as well.
Got to take Captain Swan. That's my captain.
Vote on that on Instagram on Friday. Who would win of the week?